What's up, everybody? This is Daniel Carvajal. This is my YouTube channel, Daniel Carvajal Music. Basically, what I'm doing right now, kind of just doing sort of like a little rundown of my day and what I do on a day-to-day basis. Doing all of these videos and doing all this music stuff, sometimes there can be a little bit of confusion as to just the amount of time it takes, like what the process is, what the workflow is. Both my channel and then my other channel that Jackie, who I'm sure you've seen in many of my other videos, the channel that she and I both run together, Dub Swaps, we are pretty much the only people that have anything to do with those channels, aside from, when we have other musicians come and work on our stuff. Danny Dively, who's a friend of mine and a drummer, has been working a lot with us on a lot of our videos for Dub Swaps, even as far back as doing the drum track for the Nightmare Before Christmas video, which is on my channel. So I just want to kind of show you guys a little bit of like what my workflow is. Hopefully, maybe you can gain a little bit of understanding to it or whatnot. Basically, today it is, let's see, 2:23 p.m. This is the first time today I'm actually sitting down at the computer to work. I spent the morning basically, I got inherited, let me say, or was gifted by my father, this really awesome Rollei 35mm film camera. So I've been kind of messing around with it, getting to know it, getting acquainted with it for the last couple days. Went out to a really awesome photography and pretty much just like a camera store in the north side of Pittsburgh. It's called Bernie's Photo Center. Shout out to Bernie's. Also went to another Pittsburgh staple, which is Pianos and Stuff Music. And yes, that's right, Pianos and Stuff, and the letter apostrophe stuff, which is in Blawnox, and bought a replacement one of these, which is a tuning mechanism for my bass guitar over here. And as you notice, the D string tuner was the one that actually stopped working, and this is actually the one that doesn't work. I have the replacement one upstairs. Was doing a video, so I sort of just popped the G string one off, put it on the B string, or I mean, the D string. For the type of video it wasn't really doing too much playing on the G string, so they had to order the part in, so obviously it took about a week or whatnot, but what are you gonna do? So this is basically where I work, and I apologize for my mess, but so got some gear over here, got all my guitars, well, at least the ones that are out, my computer, my pre's, all that good stuff. This is in the basement of our house. That's the other side of the basement that it's just kind of chilling over there. I had a gig the other night, so my amp's just kind of in the corner of the room with my dolly that I used to transport it. Basically, this is sort of like where I set up and do pretty much all of my work. Right now, what I'm working on, and will be working on probably for the remainder of the day. The other day, Danny, the drummer that works with us on Dub Swaps and a couple videos on my channel, came over. We were tracking some stuff for a project that I'm working on for another artist that's releasing an EP. So I had him over, we were recording, and we got done pretty easily and efficiently. So we thought, hey, why not have me, guitar playing, producing, filmmaking me, do a drum video? So it was just something we did as kind of for fun. We're basically on this big Metallica kick. I don't know why. We are, because Metallica's awesome. So we thought, hey man, why don't we do Battery from Metallica and I'll play drums. So snag the drumless track and basically have the audio done to it. I'm just pretty much putting the video in place. As you can see, and I'll totally get criticized for this workflow, but these are all of the tracks basically synchronized, multiple video takes. So what I did is I'm kind of just cutting through them as they offer different angles that correspond to the takes. I will not lie to you, I did about 6 takes of this song, maybe even more on certain sections, to actually be able to comp together a cohesive take that wasn't completely terrible. I'll be honest, I'm not a very good drummer. I don't claim to be. It was just a lot of fun to just be able, get in that environment and just try something different, try something new. It was exhausting, but as far as right now, I'm doing that. played a Rolling Stones tribute gig with my friend Chris Putt's band Elkhound. So also what I'm doing is just getting the clips from that. We did film that. We did do an audio recording of it just from a little Zoom H2 thing. I'm going to be working on that at some point, basically just getting stuff together, you know, just to kind of showcase sort of what we did there. It was a really cool gig. A lot of people came out. There were a lot of like cool bands playing and everything like that. Chris was kind enough to ask Jackie and myself to play on the gig, just offer a little bit of support, and it was a really, really, really cool experience. What up, people? So right now it is 4:53, so this is pretty much a little over 2 hours after the last thing that I did, which was me kind of just explaining what I'm doing, sitting down at the desk and getting ready to work. Just spent the last 2 hours just tweaking the cuts in the video for this Metallica drum cover thing that I did, putting that cut track back into Pro Tools so I could then mix the drums basically to the video, just to make sure that it looked natural with the sounds and everything like that. Right now what it's doing is basically just everything that I just did is being printed to this track. So that is going to be the final audio for the thing that's being created right now. I have it turned really low volume wise just because I have heard it enough. So next step after that is going to be to bring this back into Final Cut where I do my video editing, go through and just pretty much do a little bit of colorizing to the footage, make it look kind of interesting and unique and dark and metal rather than super flat like the footage actually, you know, kind of looks out of the camera. That will probably take me maybe another hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll maybe grab some clips of stuff along the way, and if not, I'll see you at the other end. So I just noticed that that thing right there is kind of falling off the wall, and I've been filming this whole time with that thing falling off the wall. Yeah, that's not very pro. I have basically cinder block walls down here in the basement. We're actually underground for the most part. This entire wall behind me is underground, so it's cinder block. They didn't put drywall up over it. So it's kind of hard to adhere things to, and that's why that's falling off, and so I'm very sorry. I'm usually way more pro, but today I'm not. Guys, so much exciting stuff has happened today. Let me tell you about it. Right now it is 6:51. I guess we started this video at 2 something or another. So one, I don't know if you can see it in the back, but I put that thing up properly, finally. Number 2 is I got some business cards in. Look at that. Basically, they got my little name on them, my little picture, and then they got this, my little picture on the back side. Pretty cool. But 3, this thing came in the mail. Woo! What is this, you might ask? This is basically a shoulder rig for a DSLR camera, so I can put it on my shoulder like this. See? Everyone see? Yeah, it's awesome. And then basically, I don't have to worry about holding my hand super steady, because that's like a big problem of using a DSLR in filmmaking, especially a Canon T3i with a crop sensor and a nifty 50 lens. Any little bumps and anythings are like magnified 1,000,000%. But what I've been doing since the last installment, finally got this little here Metallica video going. Basically, I've just been doing some color grading and color correction to it, just so it looks kind of nice. I mean, this is a video of me playing drums, so like, you know, make it look as nice as I can, but I'm not like gonna go clip by clip and like grade each individual clip like I normally do. The lighting was fairly controlled. This is sort of like a before and after, just like kind of more vibey looking or whatever. But yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. I took a little bit of a break for like 10 minutes and ate some fried chicken, and it was great. And I'm just gonna keep trucking away at this and hopefully get this one completely done. Right now it's just pretty much rendering, which is when all the effects are sort of processing so that I can export it and put it on the YouTube so that you guys can watch it. It's pretty cool. I definitely had a lot of fun doing this. Thank God I had a decent drum set to play on, because I do not hit the drums very well. It's not one of my strong suits, but the drum set sort of saved my ass. I'll let you guys know when that comes out. Well, you'll probably see it because it will be on the internet. And yeah, so I'll keep posting. Well guys, I think that's gonna be it for me for today as far as this video, because the next thing I have to do is edit this video that I'm making about my day. I'm really hoping that, you know, you guys can enjoy this, get some sort of, I guess, sort of insight into like how this stuff is done, and you know, maybe it's way more exciting and interesting than you thought it was. Maybe it is way more boring and less glamorous than you thought it was. I don't know. Let me know, honestly, because this is sort of just what I do, and I really don't think much about you know, how other people perceive it. It'd be interesting to sort of find out a little bit about that. Like I said, I'm going to be editing this video down now. I hope I can make this sort of a more regular thing, if that's, you know, kind of what people are interested in. If you learn something from it, that's cool. If you get a little bit of insight, that's cool. If you just like hearing me talk, that's cool as well. So, you know, definitely leave a comment, leave a like. Right now it is 7:31. It'll probably take me an hour to edit this video down. So all in all, we started this video at 2. I sat here for 6.5 hours pretty much doing this stuff, and that's sort of like a short day because we did have a lot of stuff going on in the morning, and also we released our Craig Ferguson video on our Dubswaps channel last night, so we sort of have been starting up a lot of other projects. But yeah, hopefully this can be something that I do more frequently. So until next time guys, see you later.